The new regime coming to Arizona. Kyler Murray is there for the long term, but it looks like DeAndre Hopkins may be on the trade block. He turns 31 in June, owed a lot of money over the next 2 years. So, gentlemen, we're back with LaVar Arrington here at the desk to talk some football. Guys, would you trade DeAndre Hopkins here?
Yeah,
it's probably time.
I think so.
It's a new time. It's a new day.
So my biggest thing with this is I think that there becomes a point for every organization outside of the position of quarterback where you have a veteran guy where it's just time to move on from him, right? It's time to usher in a new era. And I think that's where the Cardinals are with Hopkins. This is a guy who, for many reasons, has missed time over the last couple of years, whether it was injury and then he had the suspension. He's been phenomenal, but he's been in the league for 10 years. The guy's going to be 31 when next season starts. Like, it just feels like it'd be a clean break. And there are going to be a lot of teams that would love to have that level of production, that type of possession receiver on their roster. So I think that it's probably about time.
First 8 seasons in the league, only missed 2 games. Last 2 seasons, missed 17 games. That's concerning, huh? If you're a team that's looking to pick a guy up?
I think you got to break it all down with DeAndre Hopkins. Yes, the quick answer is yes, that is concerning when a guy goes from not missing very many games to missing more games. You do have to add in there the 6-game suspension that took place. I think DeAndre Hopkins is still a game-changing wide receiver in this league. I think it's more about where this team is versus DeAndre Hopkins. They need to find value and being able to bring in free agents. They need to be able to start a build of this team that may be considered to be a rebuild. They were an 11-win team just a year ago, but seemingly the way this team really derailed and fell apart this season, it's probably time for them to kind of start anew. And you probably start with guys that you haven't drafted. So if it's a high-profile player, I mean, we saw J.J. Watt announce his retirement. Is that coincidental? Could he have squeezed out another year or two if Arizona was winning? Probably so. But I'm sure they all saw the tide turning in terms of the wind shifting in a different direction in Arizona. So it's probably time to get rid of older veterans that are a part of the team to start making way for maybe a new type of team, a new personality.
It's got to be a new era.